IKEA drawers are no joke. They obviously spent a lot of time to engineer this complex system to simply work. So you may be asking yourself, is something so complex easy to assemble? And how do the engineered parts and design make this an amazing drawer system? I assume if you're here, you know IKEA sells a full kitchen cabinet solution, but did you know about these Maximera drawers? I'm Jared, and for 6 months I've spent every free moment outside my normal 40-hour job completely renovating my kitchen from start to finish with little experience, and I videoed as much as I could to share with you. So let's assemble and install this IKEA Maximera drawer and talk about why it's, well, pretty cool. First I started by ripping into a box, and Lennon of course had to help me. Lennon also said to make sure you guys know that there's links in the description for tools and other good stuff if you need it. After it's out of the box, I grab the sides and the back of the drawer and pop them together. It's so easy to snap these together, and it's a lot of fun. Before I put the bottom on, I grab the rails. This is one of the main reasons this drawer system is so cool. Snap these mechanisms on and become soft close. Look at that. So awesome. Alright, so the bottom of the drawer has a track routed out, and these slide into the rails on either side. Just make sure you pay attention to the smooth side. The smooth side goes towards the front, and the rough side goes towards the back of the drawer. And just slide it into place. Now that we have the drawer together, let's lock that bottom in by flipping it up and driving a screw through the hole in the metal and right into the bottom of the drawer. Using the same drawer design for every drawer allows this system to have different drawer faces, and depending on its location and size, whether it's hidden or not. The modularity is why the system is so cool. When installing the hardware on the door, make sure you pay attention to the label. That goes towards the bottom. The modularity of this system allows you to mount the hardware differently on each drawer face to give you different locations of the cabinet door. This hardware is how we pop the front onto the drawer. So let's mount it up. What I love about this is once you've assembled one, pretty much know how to do all of them, but pay very close attention to the directions. Otherwise, you may have to disassemble and reassemble like I did here. It's like a giant Lego set. Build it wrong, and you'll have to reassemble it. Which is what happened to me, and I had to move the hardware into a different set of holes. Oh well, won't make that mistake again. Well, maybe. We'll see. Next, I installed these plastic pieces, which allows the top rail of the drawer to pop into place. Alright, next we're going to pop the drawer face onto the drawer, and it's quite satisfying. Next, I pop these plastic covers on to make it look nice. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Next, you're going to flip the drawer over and install this plastic piece. I already installed it, but I just wanted you to see what it looked like, and it keeps the bottom of the drawer from sagging and just gives everything a little bit more rigidity. Next, we're going to install these rails into the cabinet with these screws per the instructions.
Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying. Get on board. We're soaring.
You also have to put in a different kind of screw, and when doing this I found it easier to punch a little hole in the slippery surface of the side of the cabinet, so that way this screw would stay centered in the hole. To do this, I took a long drywall screw and a drill and just made a little pre-drill hole before I put the screws in. Are you ready? Watch this. It's so easy to install the drawers. All you have to do is put it on the track and close it. That's it. You'll be surprised how easy it is. There, it's done. They all come with these little bumper stickers that you can put in, and it just keeps the cabinet from rubbing against itself and just gives it a little soft place to land. So peel them off the sticker and put them in the four corners. And of course, get your cat to inspect your work to make sure that it's up to code. After you adjust the face of your drawer and make sure it's level, you're just going to cover the adjustment holes on the side of the rails with these plastic covers. They just pop right in, super easy. Here I'm just making some last minute adjustments to the top rails, and you just screw them in and out with your hands. And basically what it does is it pushes the top of the drawer face in or out, so that way when you close the drawer, the top and the bottom of the drawer hit the side at the same exact time. Once you're done making the adjustments, you can just slide the covers back over the adjustment arms and you're done. I love the modularity of the system, the fun of assembling a giant Lego set, and the fine-tuning of the cabinet faces makes this a great system. Super easy to put together, super easy to use, super easy to adjust and install. Are you installing an in-wall oven? Check out how I did it with just one person in this video right here.